Cool. Awesome. So just go back to this. So we are, so we basically are mentioned in the top 3 fastest growing network marketing companies to work with in 2019 and 2020 on the Business for Home organizational website. We grossed $17 million in sales in 2018. This growth is insane, guys. So 2018, we grossed 17 million. We grossed 90 million in 2019. 2020, we hit 220 million, and we are estimated to do $300 million in sales or more by the end of 2021. So freaking crazy growth, absolutely insane growth. We distribute a growing range of health and wellness products that are both consumable and transportable, right? So this is not the kind of products that you're just going to purchase once. This is products that people are going to purchase over and over and over and over again, and that also can be transported with them, while you're going to work. They can be transported from country to country. So this is something that makes our business different than others, because we have that repeat customer base, and our products are amazing. They're just, out of this world. So these are a few reasons why we work. So the growth trend, these are 6 of the fastest growing trends in the world at the moment: coffee, weight loss, health and wellness, social media, the internet, and home-based business. With our business, you capitalize on all 6 of those, right? So that's why we work. I just need to let some more humans in. All right. Back to the show. So the products. We have 2 exclusive registered products for Australia and New Zealand. They come in powdered form, so they easily are transported and consumed. Like I was saying before, they're all natural formulas, and they were actually formulated in the UK and made in the UK by a Nobel Prize Award nominee. They're fully registered, and they comply with the food standards set by the food standards for Australia and New Zealand, which is something that's super, super important. Like, these products are legal, they're registered. If you own a salon, you can display them in your salon. If you own, a little health food cafe, you could display them in your cafe and openly resell them. We have the ability to do that with this company, and that's kind of what we were looking for all along. We just wanted something that made us different than other people. So that's probably one of the best things we could have wished for. Our company actually has 8 ways of earning. This was a recent change, as we had 7 ways of earning only like a day and a half ago. And our CEO is so generous, he had to include an 8th way of earning. We don't know if it's going to stick around, but it is here for 2021. And I think if it goes well and they see growth, they will keep it. But at the moment, it's something that is completely unheard of in the industry as well. So I'm just going to quickly run through them. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but the person that did invite you on this call can go more in depth on these ways of earning. So the first way we earn is retail profit. You can get up to 67% commissions on all products that are resold. The second way of earning is your fast start bonus. So if you're introducing someone to the business, a rep or a customer, and they place a product order through your personal website, you can receive up to $200 USD per order. The legacy bonus, which is one of our faves. When you enroll 3 business builders, you're paid out $100 US for your first 3 business builders. On your 4th onwards, you'll be paid out $200 USD for each business builder. And then when they bring in someone as a business builder, you'll be paid $100 USD for their first 3, which is insane. So that's infinity levels down and infinity levels across. The 4th way of earning is our dual team commissions, or binary cycles. So this is really important. If you're not with a company that does binary cycles or dual team commissions, you're not being paid properly for the work you're doing. So these are basically points that are generated by your team placing orders and their customers placing orders, and so on and so forth. When they reach a certain ratio, you get paid out a certain amount. This can generate up to $100,000 US weekly. What is it? 5th way of earning? Yeah. 5th way of earning is the check matching bonus. You'll be paid out a percentage of everyone who you bring into the business, up to 7 generations deep, and at most 10%. The global enrollment pool is a bonus when you introduce 3 business builders into the business in a calendar month. You'll earn 1% of the company's global earnings that month. This is the one that has just been brought out for us. It's the global bonus profits pool. So basically you generate points throughout the year for all of the regular work you're going to do anyways. At the end of the year, oh, I'm still not recording, am I? That's okay, guys. I really just I really just don't want to record it for some reason. I'll see if I can now.
You are recording.
Am I?
It is recording, Han.
Okay, thank you. I just saw the chat. It's hard to see everything when you're screen sharing. I actually feel like I'm like, you know, a bit technologically disabled. But anyway, so the global profits pool, it generates points for you. At the end of the year, you're going to be paid out a certain percentage of the company's global profits for the year based on the work you did and the points you generated for yourself doing that work. So this is really insane. We were crunching some numbers the other day, and since we're estimated to, you know, profit over $300 million, some of, you know, on a normal scale of work that you would do, some people like are eligible, like they're going to be eligible to earn like 50 grand. Like imagine just getting a paycheck of 50K, like 50K USD at the end of the year. Like, oh, here's your global profits pool money, like 50 grand. For just doing the work that you would have done anyway. So that way of earning is actually insane. I've never seen anything like it. All right. We work on a power line system. So when you pre-enroll into our system, you automatically you get placed in a free temporary position until you actually place your first order and lock in your rank. The system automatically places people who enroll after you underneath you in the power line. So as soon as you pre-enroll, the person who enrolled you is going to be placing people under you, and you're going to earn off of every single person in the power line underneath you as long as you place your order and lock in your rank, right? So if you don't lock in your rank by the cutoff date, then you're just going to start over and you're going to move to underneath the people that did, if that makes sense. So let's say Sally comes in after you, but Sally actually locks in her position by placing an order before you, and you wait 2 weeks. Sally's a sales gun, right? She's up here now. So you could have been earning off of every single thing that Sally sells and that Sally does, but you forgot to lock in your position quick enough. So you're all the way down here. So just something to be aware of. It's absolutely insane the way our system works. So the legacy bonus, I'm just going to go into a bit more because it's kind of hard to explain. This is one of the main ways that we get paid, and it's super important. So you obviously, like I was saying, you get your $100 US for your first 3 business builders. Those are your foundation team. On your 4th business builder and onwards, you're going to get $200 USD for every single business builder you bring on. And you're also going to get $100 USD for their first 3, and that's infinity levels down and infinity levels across. So eventually, when your business is at a point where it's kind of running itself, you're going to get paid off of people you've never spoken to, you don't know their name, etc. I'm going to quickly go over my story. So I have had a bit of a wild ride with this company in the last 12 months. It's something that I never thought I would do. I never thought I would be in this industry. I didn't even know what it was. I came to Australia by accident. I actually was traveling in Thailand in Southeast Asia, and I booked a random flight to the first place I could think of where I can earn an income. I was left with $500 after traveling for about 6.5 months, and I didn't want to go home to Canada where it was cold. So I ended up in Australia. I had $500. I was a broke backpacker working at wherever I could get a job at, and I actually met my partner. And here we are 5 years on. I actually still live here. I decided to move my life here permanently at the age of 22, which, as you can imagine, is a huge cost, huge immigration costs, huge everything costs. You have to do so much paperwork. I probably have spent upwards of $40,000 to move to Australia, which is insane to some people. But obviously, you can buy a car for 40 grand. You can move your life to a really awesome country for 40 grand. Just depends on what kind of person you are. But after I had done everything, I was in a bunch of debt, and I decided, how am I going to get out of this debt? I'm going to, get a corporate job, climb the corporate ladder. And I thought that's the way to do it. And it really wasn't. I still, after having my corporate job for a year and a half, I couldn't even afford a coffee. Some days I had to, say no to going out with lunch with people. And I was just so embarrassed about my financial situation. And it looked like I was living this lavish life, in another country. And in reality, I literally could not even, go out for coffee with someone or like a loved one, or I had no social life because I just literally couldn't afford it. That's when I stumbled across this opportunity, just my upline posting something on Instagram, like probably most of you guys have seen. And I found out about it, and I did some research, and I decided to just go head first. And I wasn't really good at it. I kind of wasted about 3.5 months of my first couple of months. I wasted completely, and I just stuck to it because I saw the success. I saw what this could do for people, and how untouched it was in Australia and New Zealand. And I actually got stood down from my corporate job, which caused me to go full on with this business. So from about March to June, I tripled my business. I hit the 5th promotion. I started making 4-figure weeks. I started making more than my corporate job. I started being able to save money. And yeah, everything was great. And it's crazy because it only took me a couple months to realize what this opportunity could actually do for me instead of just sleeping on it. So yeah, just a little bit about me. Anyone can do this business. I'm literally going to get a car paid for. That's my next promotion by the company. And I started this from scratch, from nothing. I built my own brand. I built an Instagram from scratch. I have a massive team of over 140 girls worldwide. Anyone can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. So I just wanted to go through quickly some team success. So Rachel Harrison is one of our diamond leaders here in Australia, one of the only diamond leaders in Australia. That's how untouched we are. She came from a real estate background, and she started making more than her real estate job within 3 months of starting. So she's one of the only people to achieve the diamond rank, which also comes with a 400 US monthly bonus for a car of her choice. And she was also mentioned in the Business for Home organizational website as a 6-figure yearly earner. Liam Chambers is one of our guys in the UK who has taken over the male market. It's so untouched. It's literally, if you are a guy, you need to get on this opportunity because it is so untouched. Females dominate this industry and this company especially, and they don't need to. Our products can be used by both male and female, and this opportunity can help anyone. So if you are a guy, you seriously need to jump on this opportunity. In such a short amount of time, he's reached our 5th promotion. He earns 4-figure weeks, and he really is the first of his age and his gender to really, take off in this company. And of course, I had to mention Hannah Gallagher, who is our $1 million earner. She's only been doing this 3 years. She earns over $1 million a year. She came from being a makeup artist. She loved it, but she hated the hours. And she gets $2,000 USD monthly for a car of her choice. And she's helped over 700 people quit their jobs to do this full time. So what does this business take care of for you? With this business, you don't need to worry about warehousing. You don't need to worry about payroll or accounts. You don't need to worry about product testing, rules, regulations. It creates a stream of residual income for you, right? So that means you continue to get paid after all the work is done. So you do work once and you get paid over and over and over and over again from it. So I'm just going to quickly go over how you would actually get started in something like this. And then we'll hear from a couple of the girls about their stories and everything. So there's 2 ways to get started. There's a free option and a fast track option. The free option is a 7-day free trial. This is how I started. This is how so many of our girls started. Just a word of advice. If you're going to start this way, you need to go for it. There's no point of doing the free trial if you're just going to step back and not give it 100%. You need to seriously go for it. So you'll be taught to promote and sell the products, collect orders from your new customers, All the content and training will be provided. And at the end of the week, you'll place a bulk order of products that your customers have pre-ordered from you and gain your rank in the company. You'll lock in your position in the power line and you'll have instant commission waiting in your bank account after you place your order. Now, the other option, we're not a sales-based company, but the first week is sales-based in order to gain your rank in the company. And that's important so that you get paid properly when you start to earn the other ways. The fast track option gives you the opportunity to lock in your spot in the power line as soon as you get started. So basically, you'll pre-order instead of getting orders from customers first. You'll just place a pre-order yourself of all of the products you want to gain your rank. You can sell them over time, ultimately locking in your rank in the company and your position in the power line. And you straight up unlock all the different ways of earning straight off the bat, right? So you're fast tracking your start there. So there's two options. The person that invited you on this call can always talk you through both of those and see which one is the best for you. So I've got Louise and I've also got Reagan on the call today. It's early in the UK. Reagan's one of our girls there. And they are just going to story share. I'm just going to get out of my screen sharing. I am sorry to anyone I didn't let in, but it's just...
Sorry to butt in, hun, but there's a few people waiting.
Yeah, I saw that. I feel bad. Sorry, guys. It's so hard to control the screen share. All right, cool. So maybe I'll start with Reagan if she's here. She's not going to turn her camera on, guys, because it's super early there, and I feel bad that she would have had to get ready.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys, it is super early here in the UK, and I actually wasn't actually meant to come on, and then it was just decided late last night that Danica was like, will you hop on for me? And I'm here. So so if anyone doesn't know who I am Reagan. I'm 28 years old and I've been with V now since October 2018. My background is actually in childcare, which is early years childcare, which I did for 6 years, and then I actually moved over to work into the NHS. And in there I trained to be a medication dispenser, which I did for actually about 5 years until I did V. When I first started V, I'd come out of a very long-term relationship. I had no money. I was one of those people who had too much month left at the end of their money. So I was skint, basically. I couldn't go out with my friends. I couldn't go out with the girls. I couldn't do things that a normal 26, 25-year-old girl should be doing. And I saw my upline Hannah posting about how these girls were earning money, how they were earning car bonuses, how they would be able to go on holiday, how they were just basically living a really nice lifestyle. So I literally just approached her on Instagram. I asked her what it is that she did. She explained it to me, and I was so skeptical. I'm not gonna lie, I was so skeptical, and it actually took me 2 weeks of talking to Hannah. I probably did it already, but it took me 2 weeks to actually physically join the company. And looking back, I just think I should have just gone for it, because in those 2 weeks that it took me to join, as Danica explained, the power line, I could have already been earning hundreds and hundreds of dollars already from just locking in my position. So, but never mind, it took me 2 weeks to join, and within my first 3 weeks I'd hit what we call our Ruby promotion. I'd unlocked 6 of the 7 ways we earn, and I actually made 400 English pounds within my first 3 weeks. But this is something really important. It took me 2 weeks to even get a customer. 99% of people who start network marketing will give up within their first 2 weeks because they think it's not going to work. So remember that it took me 2 weeks to get one single customer that wasn't a family member. And that was because I was consistent with posting. I also tried the products myself. I truly believe if it's something that you want to do, you do need to try a product. You can't promote a product if you're not willing to try it. And also, I truly believed what the business could do for me. So within 8 months, I was able to cut down my 9-to-5 job. I went from working 5 days down to 3 days. I became a 4-figure weekly earner, a 5-figure monthly earner, and I still worked because why not have several streams of income? I had literally had no savings, and that was the thing. I wanted to be able to build up my savings to be able to afford a home on my own. So I was able to build my savings into 5 figures. I was able to go on holidays, weekends away with my family. And it actually took me till August 2020. So I was actually in the business just over 20 months. It must have been 20 months. And that's when I finally quit my 9 to 5. I became one of Europe's and the UK's top earners in the industry. Within 15 months, I qualified for the company car bonus. So I was able to actually get a $400 car bonus for a car of my choice. And in May 2020, I actually doubled that. So I now get an $800 car bonus every single month. And now I have a brand new 20-plate Range Rover sat on my drive. If I can honestly say to you guys, is just the best and worst advice anyone could give you is just go for it. You never know what's going to happen. Do it now and learn it later. I didn't have a clue what I was doing when I first started network marketing, not the foggiest, but I knew that something needed to change. And that business, and this is what this business has done for me. I was always taught stability. You go to work 9 to 5. You have to be able to have a stable income coming in. You have to do this. You have to do that. Well, why? Like, this is what network marketing, everything is moving online. Look around you, everything that's happening in the world today, travel, perfume, beauty, health and wellness, everything is going online. And why not try and start making income from today? Like, I know it's cheesy and I know everyone will tell you, but it can genuinely be life-changing if you let it. But yeah, that's my story, and I'll pass you back over to Danica.
Yay, thank you so much. Oh, so inspo. I also have Louise on. Louise, are you ready to go, Del?
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thanks so much for inviting me on, Danica. I'm so excited to be here. This is insane. I'm really keen to share this opportunity with you all, and yeah, I hope you're all as excited as I am, because yeah, this company is literally next level. So anyway, I'll get back to telling my story. So I started back in April 2020 when I lost my job. Well, I didn't lose my job, but I got stood down because I wasn't able to work. So I'm a student currently, so here to represent all the students here and all the people who work full time, because that is me. So I do a double degree in outdoor education and education, and I also work 2 other jobs, and I also work working away from home now and still do this business. So you can literally work this company or your business around working a full-time job and still earn a really good income. So if you do work full-time, don't be scared about that, because if you plan out your week and your day, then anything can be done. So yeah, I started when I got stood down from my job, and I hit Ruby within a week, and then hit my 5th promotion within 3 months. And then I started to build up my savings. I started to build my team. I've now pretty much paid off my wedding. I've renovated my home, and just created the most amazing friendships. This isn't all about money. This is about improving your mindset, improving your well-being, improving your health, and just making the most amazing friendships that you could ever imagine. Sometimes I feel really lonely in the crowd that, I was hanging around with previously, and now I've come across people through this company that have just become one of my best friends. We all chat and talk all the time, and yeah, you just feel so supported and a part of such a beautiful community. It's not just about the money here. Of course the finances are insane. You can literally change your life with the amount of money that you can earn. It's pretty much a joke. And then, yeah, but this is so much more than just finances. So that's really what I want to drill into, you guys. So yeah, my confidence is improved so much. My mental health. So when I was working away, I just felt like I was working for nothing really. I was earning shit all pay, sorry to swear, but yeah, I was earning nothing at all. I was always broke. I had no savings at the start of 2020, and now coming into 2021, I pretty much have 10 grand savings. So that's pretty good, growth over 12 months. I could be getting a house deposit this year. So yeah, just think about that. It doesn't like take a lot of your time up. Like I'm still working now, I'm still studying. You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. Like there's another way. And if you feel stuck in your job and you feel like, you know, you're just working for a boss and you're not getting much out of it, you feel drained, you're not spending enough time with your family. Like I felt so alone, like I was working away and I would hardly ever see my family. So now that I can spend more time at home, I can do things for me and things that are good for my soul because of this opportunity. Like that's the greatest thing. So yeah, I'm still going to be working this year and doing my business on the side. And I do hope to cut down my hours and finish my degree at the same time. So I am in my 4th year, which, as you know, like that is pretty hectic if you're at uni, like being your 4th year, there's a lot going on, like a lot of placements and yeah, it's crazy, but you don't need a lot of time to make a massive impact. And it's not just about you, like it's about helping other people. And if you can do that through this opportunity, then like that's incredible. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. So if you're sitting on the fence, like just go for it. Like you have nothing to lose, like at all. You don't need to invest any of your own money, which is amazing because I had nothing when I started, and now, like, you know, I have so much in my future, which is makes me really blessed, makes me feel really blessed. And like I can now change my family's lives as well. Like I can pay off their debt, I can pay off, you know, my friends and stuff like that and help them out and be able to actually do things for me, go on holidays, go travel, maybe buy a van, who knows? But the opportunities are endless. So yeah, go and talk to the person who invited you into this group and just go for it. You have nothing to lose at all. But yeah, time to get fired up because 2021 is like big things are freaking happening. So yeah, super exciting, but back to Danica.
Thank you so much, Louise. Yeah, I feel like so many people could resonate with your story. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm going to leave it there. Just one last thing before we go. I just want everyone to know, like, you're literally hearing this for a reason. You're on this call for a reason. This is a sign. Seriously, if you're on the fence and this is something you want to do, if you want to work online, this is your chance. This is the time to join this company and run with us because we're not stopping. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great night.